Hello traders, Cypher here. Here we are. Well, give me 1 second. I gotta get the screen. Can you guys see me? Hey guys, Cypher here. Hey guys, Cypher here. How are you? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Sorry for the little snafu there. Welcome to the futures session here for the Simple Stock Trading Room. Just want to say hi to everybody, and we're going to go over, first things first, we're going to go over the futures, and then we're going to talk about whatever else you want to talk about for a little bit. So yeah, let's get into this. Number one, if you like what you see, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on, okay? All right, so let's get into this right now. Let's talk about the ES. I'm going to be giving you comments absent the earnings. We all know there was big earnings, but let's just focus on the charts, and let's focus on the short-term opportunities for futures tonight. So as you can see in the room, we had a beautiful 42.90 target that we hit, which was fantastic. And we hit that after hours, and we abruptly sold off. There was a pattern that we had identified. So what we're looking for now, there's potential for higher, even though there is a pullback. But right now, you see where price is at 42.64. We're right in the middle of a range. Where there's potential now, this 43.04 range, right above this zone, looms very, very large. There's going to be some type of resolution out of this area here. That's what we're looking for. But for tonight, what we're looking for on the ES is we're looking for this low to hold, 42.38. Okay, this low holds, we can start to build a base potentially to move higher. We have to break above 43.04 to really get. If we could break 43.04 on the 15-minute, we can start targeting 43.60. Okay, but for right now, 42.38 is what we're looking at, and 42.38 and 43.03, roughly a 60-point range is what we're looking at. Okay, so right now we're in a situation with futures where we're just gonna pretty much do nothing. We're pretty much gonna do nothing until we get a resolution out of these ranges. The NQ is kind of similar. The NQ has this supply zone here, way up here, but that's going to be triggered by a break of 14,890. You see how they wicked it? They couldn't close above it. That was that rush that we had at the end. We actually had a 14.9 target in the room, right, that we were talking about. So we were talking about that level in the room all day when we had this dip. We identified a harmonic pattern here that that played out. They came down, they played out, we played it out. So right here, this level here is a huge level. This will open up massive opportunities to the upside. You know how we have 43.03 in the ES is basically 14.9 on the NQ. Okay, and the low that we had at 42.38 on the ES, the low they want to hold here on the NQ is 14.7. So as you can see, the futures is pretty much going to bounce around in this area. I don't see really a lot going on similar to the ES tonight. So I really wouldn't really focus on the NQ that much. I think we'll wake up kind of, up or down a little bit, nothing major. The Russell is the same. Everything is the same, right? It's right in this range here where we're looking at really the support level is 1675. 1675 is a support level. 1710, which I've mentioned in the room a few times, 1710 is going to be the biggest area that has to be breached. So as of right now, we're in this range as well. Heaven forbid we lose the 1675, then we have more potential to the downside. But don't worry about that yet, okay? There's nothing to see. So if we got it overnight above 1691, that might be a sign to go back up towards 1698. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be much on the overnight for the major indices. Oil is different. Oil today in the room we traded. Well, I traded, and there was a beautiful harmonic pattern, a crab pattern, which is a extension pattern. It played out perfectly here down to 83. I took a scalp position here at 83.40, but let's talk about not what I did. Let's talk about what's the potential. There's more actual potential for a trade in CL oil tonight. Look for CL to get above 84.05. If it can close a 5-minute candle above 84.05, we could start targeting 84.80. That could be that's more of an actionable trade tonight for me than anything else. So they could maybe make a little bit of a bull flag here, make some type of flag here, but look for a break of 84.05, a 5-minute candle close. Any dip you could target this $85 area for a nice trade, okay? That's for oil. For gold, gold is basically hanging out. It's hanging out in this area. If we get a break above 1994 on gold, I think we're going to really, you can't do nothing. This demand zone has held, okay? So gold is still very bullish. It's consolidating, which is usually advantage bulls, right? So it's consolidating. But look for the level 1994. If it dipped down into this zone, it could be a potential buy 1975 for a scalp. So they may go sideways a little bit, but you could see this trend line. They're building up a lot of liquidity above it. So I think at some point, they're going to come for this level and try and break out to the upside. But there's nothing really to do on gold. If they do this, it could be a trap with sellers to 1994, so be careful. Above 1994, you could start targeting the upper 2000s, okay, on pullbacks. Wait for a 5-minute candle close above 1994, and you should be good, okay? And let's lastly go to silver. Silver has been fantastic. There is a demand zone down here, 2260. I think silver is weaker than gold. I think there's a potential for silver to sell here at 23.30 and then possibly come to, I'd be looking to maybe get a short going on here at 23.30, a quick scalp short, but overall very bullish. Very, very bullish. Okay? So that's basically it for the futures. We got that out of the way. And now I can open it up to any questions that you guys may have. If there's any tickers that you have that you want me to take a look at, you know, that would be great. So what do you guys got? Now I only have about 8 minutes to go. I got a 15-minute hard limit on the time. So fire away if you have any questions. Okay? And once again, it was a great day in the room. It was really, really fantastic. We really did well. I really recommend to people that are tuning in to check us out at simplestocks.net. And I think you'll be very happy with checking us out. Tesla? All right, let's look at Tesla. Tesla, I have this circle here. A member asked about it today, and I believe this is just some type of, I think Tesla is 230 is resistance here. 230, I'm going to draw the lines here. 231, let's say. There'll be sellers here at 231. And then you have this low here. I think this low is pretty good for right now. But I really would just not. We got to watch Tesla. If we get down to 211.50, I would imagine there would be some support here, going back to the upside. Okay, but yeah, Tesla needs a little bit more work here. It needs to get over 221. If it can get over 221, we could test the upper part of the range. I would use 220. I would use this level here of 220. Yeah, this level here of 221 to tell us whether there's potential to higher. Even, yeah, this level here. See this candle right here? This candle right here, 221. If we can close a candle, you see how we didn't close a 15-minute candle? If we can close it above 221, we could target 228. General Motors, let's look at General Motors. I got to look at a bigger picture of General Motors because oh, this is a falling knife, isn't it? We got to look at the weekly here. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Yeah, this is bearish. Any pop into 32.65 should be sellers in this area. Okay, this is one area to short, and then if it makes it up even further towards 39, I think. Let's see what we got here. We have, yeah, I think this thing wants to come down to 26.77 next. So I think anything into 32 is a short back down into 27. Okay, so just that's a weekly chart. So let's look at a 15-minute chart. Let's see what's going on right now. Yeah. So I think if it pops up, it's going to be a fake out, and there'll be sellers right here at 29.50, right back down. Okay, so just be careful on that one. You're welcome. Palantir. Yeah, a lot of people love Palantir. It has earnings coming up, correct? It has earnings coming up. So if you really objectively look at Palantir, we're in this range, right? We're in this range here. So you know, $18 was there's support here up to $15. $15 would be support. I would expect buyers here. I'll tell you what, if we can get over 18.24 again, this thing could skyrocket. This thing has potential. I would assume there's going to be buyers in this level, 15, right? And then there will be buyers here at 14. But if we break this high of 1840 and we have earnings, we could make a real big move here. We can make a move up towards you know, if the earnings are really good, it could break out. But this is kind of, they've been consolidating here on a range. You see that? So right here, I'd be looking to buy the dip at 15. I wouldn't buy it here. I'd buy a breakout of close a candle above 1822, and that'll be good. Now, well, it depends on your time frame. It depends on your time frame on Palantir. But no, I wouldn't short it. I wouldn't short it down here. I wouldn't short it. No. LCID we talked about in the room today. I think that one. I think that one is. We talked about this one today. Yeah. We talked about this one. 460 is going to be resistance. This thing's in a bad way. There is potential for upside based on this move. I would expect a bounce here in this low, maybe come back up to 440, consolidate a little bit, and at best tackle 461. Okay? If it breaks down, then it's just going to continue to break down. This is a falling knife LCID. So that's an electric vehicle maker, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's it. Any more tickers you guys got here? I could take one more probably. If you guys hit me up here. Oh, Amazon. Let's do Amazon. I see an Amazon. Amazon has earnings too. Amazon has earnings too. We talked about this one in the room as well. Amazon is basically losing this level here of 126. 126 was not good, but it fell into support right here at 123, which is fine. I think Amazon is kind of like a wait and see. If I would, it's really trying to find it's finding support at all of these levels here. So 122 is the next support. 116 is an area where I'd be interested. If it has a good earnings report, it could come back up towards 143. But for right now, for some strength, this has earnings coming up, so it's going to be very, very difficult to really see where we go. Okay? All right, guys. Listen, I'm up against the hard cap. It was really fantastic seeing you guys tonight. And once again, if you like the video, please hit the like. If you don't, leave a comment. If you have any comment that you want to leave, that's fine too. But thanks for spending a few minutes with me tonight. And yeah, no problem, Chad. Thank you for spending the time. And for the people in the room, we had a great day. We'll have another great day tomorrow. You know that. We'll just find levels and we'll make trades like we've been doing. So you guys have a wonderful evening. And thank you, Lonnie. Know who you are. Thank you, Lonnie. You're a nice guy. Thank you, Nada. Thank you, too. Nada, we hit that 4290, huh, Nada? All right. Hey, Joe. Bless you, brother. My heart's with you. All right? all my prayers are with you and your family, your lovely family. So, all right, guys, have a good night. I'm cutting it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.